You talk to everybody from all ends of the spectrum. You're talking to comedians, you talk to academics, you even talk to Russian political figures, because you're trying to speak to people who have been demonized, or for that matter, are doing the demonizing. You went to a protest and you spoke to some radical feminists who were protesting a march against sexual assault of women because the counter marchers didn't like who organized it. You speak to everybody, and I suspect that's going to continue you down this path of marginalization from your peers.
Oh, definitely, definitely, and I feel the wind in my neck from that counter movement. But I think every sort of revolution is hurting, and it's worth the thing, because I see this democracy, this whole free society which we're supposed to live in, is closing. And I don't want that my son is growing up in a society where he's not able to speak up his own mind, and that's where I'm fighting for. And it's almost like we're in a society, we are stranded in a sort of when you see humanity in a very long scale period of time. I think we can say that we have reached a sort of a puberty, that humankind has reached its puberty, So, and I think it's very important that we are stepping out of that puberty as much as soon as possible, because we of the media as well, the politicians as well, are creating a sort of phobia against the left against the right and the right against the left, and that's segmenting more and more and more. And I think it's very important that there are people like me, like you, who don't say the left is wrong or the right is wrong, but just want to meet and share ideas. How can we create a society what we want? And it's not about left or right. That's just about having good ideas, and whether that idea is from the left or the right, it's still a good idea. And so I'm trying to, being the sort of person in the middle of the conflict and trying to bring it together, and saying, I'm from the left, and I'm talking to person from the right, and they are okay, and actually they are pretty much okay. The media is letting us believe that there is a huge gap between left and right opinions, but I don't think it is. The march of that opinion is so small. We all want to, go to that same world of, prosperity for our kids and whatever. Everybody has a very good idea of how the world should look like in let's say 50 years. The road towards, the goal might be different, and that is discussable. And I think we should step away from that big media system and learn again to think by ourselves.
That's an excerpt from my weekly full-length show, The Gun Show. On my show, I take on the issues of the day through my Alberta conservative lens, and I talk to the real newsmakers the mainstream media ignores. To get access to my show and all of our other premium content, click the link on the screen to subscribe today.